HOD Speakers Club. I hope you had a good, short, but seemed quite vocal break. The next item on the agenda was due to be an interview with a member of HOD for the cameras. We are going very reluctantly to forego this pleasure and privilege, as I have been, I won't say castigated, but informed encouragingly by the standing president to move along. So I shall move along swiftly, and we will go on to the vital and enjoyable evaluations. So we're going to have the evaluations of the prepared speeches. And I'd like to call upon Dennis Newman, who is going to evaluate the first speech, and the first speaker, that was Chris Zaba. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Dennis Newman.
Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and honoured guests, I am the evaluator for Chris Zaba, right. And the title of his speech is While My Guitar Gently Weeps. This is Chris's first speech, which is his icebreaker. It was a very, very professional speech. Chris came over very professional, very calm, and I felt that he'd actually been at Toastmasters for years the way he came over. As a speaker, as his first speech, there are certain points that we tend to go over, or we review in regards to his speech. And the first one was, what strong points does the speaker already have? He's very natural, he's very calm, he's very prepared, so I think he actually fills that role very well. How did the audience get to know the speaker? Chris started off by explaining to us his life journey, from when he actually moved from living in urban city life, and he moved out to suburbia, more leafy surroundings, and then he went on to study at University in Scotland, initially starting off studying psychology, then he swapped, or he changed to study sound engineering and music production. So we could follow his journey quite easily. Did the speaker speak clearly and audibly? He was very, very clear and and you could understand what he was saying. Did the speech have a definite opening, body and conclusion? We could follow his journey quite easily, so that we understood where he was from, what his journey was at university, and then eventually when he met his partner, and hopefully to get married soon. In concluding, did his use of notes? I felt that he didn't really need the notes. He was a very natural speaker, so I think he actually looked at the notes as to remind people that, or maybe even to remind himself on the odd occasions of what he was basically wanting to talk about. But he was a natural speaker. I found him calm, educational, and a natural speaker. So, Chris, well done.
Our second evaluator, evaluating Angela Hook's speech. Please welcome to the stage once again, Sina.
at words too. Angela Hook's message touched our heart. It was all about the cheerful children who could have new experiences, and she was there to facilitate all that. If I were one of those children, if I wouldn't experience that cinema, that entertainment, those magicians, I would very, very much appreciate Angela's help. So I'll put my hat off to you, Angela. Now, a commendation to Angela's issue with body language, with this the fifth competent communicative manual. I would say we need to be able to be calm on a stage and be confident on a stage. So calmness and confidence. Okay. Now, when we are not calm, we raise our feet. We fight and fight. Have you tried to record yourself on camera? You will say, "Hello, my name is." You go up. You get excited, and you are raising your left heel all the time. Yeah. So just ground yourself, and you are talking really, really quickly. Yeah, which means that you are so excited. However, if you want to look calm, we need to put pauses and wait. Because we can only talk when we breathe out. Did you mention? Did you think about that? We can only talk when we breathe out. So breathe out and put some pauses. Now, if you want to look confident, you need to, you had your feet with a distance. You need to use the maximum benefit of your height. So you need to have your feet, your pelvic stand, and surely we don't know what to do with our hands. But if you don't know what to do with your hands, just keep them in front of yourself. And when you want to express a gesture, you can show your gesture anyhow you want. And then the hands can go back to the same situation. So you don't have all that problem anymore. So stand tall, the feet's got to head forward, not outward, not inward. Hip stand and look tall. You will look calm and confident. That's a Toastmaster.
Our third evaluator is Angela Lansbury, and Angela is going to evaluate Sonia Gonzalez. Please.
I was so looking forward to this speech, and I was delighted because not only have I been learning Spanish through Duolingo, I've been struggling with that. And I was very interested to hear the differences between Spanish and English and how Spanish people deal with learning English. And I thought it was exceptionally well researched, with the handouts ready. And my praise and my commendation are joint on the same topic, because I would have liked more handouts. I think you don't economise. If you've got more than you need, you can use them on a second occasion, or use the same speech again. So you might as well print a few more. I would have liked to know whether the Spaniards speak with their hands, because I always thought the Italians were as I can demonstrate. You know, the Italians speak like this. If you go into Fellini's in Hacend, you can tell if somebody is talking, because you can see them from across the street. So I want to know if the Spaniards do the same. I rather suspect they do. I'll have to ask later. Because then you can use the Spanish for another of the speeches in the manual, which is the one about the gestures. I thought the topic fitted the subject very well, vocal variety, so that was perfect. Now, in terms of the vocal variety, I thought that as she went through her speech, the vocal variety increased. She got more animated, happier, more amused, communicated more with the audience, but us responding, and the level went up and up and up and up. So I'm wondering whether it's a classic case of what you say mostly to authors and writers of everything, start in the second paragraph, and perhaps start with the fun bit first, and then explain afterwards for a little pause, and then come back to the fun stuff to end with. Just consider doing that and starting with something amusing, because you had so much amusing stuff there. I think it could have started with that, something really funny, with the engagement with the audience, you know, ship and cheap and all these words that sounded the same. I thought she was very elegantly dressed, made a good impression. I would have liked the book title. I know it was on the end of the handout. I thought she had the book, and I sort of saw it and it came and went. I didn't quite follow what the book was. I shall have to get one of those very valuable handouts. I thought it was a great speech. I'd love to hear it again, but I'll have to listen to whatever she does next, which I'm sure will be equally good. Well done, most entertaining.